Ah, Gordon Ramsay, you gotta love him. He's someone who speaks his mind whether you like it or not. On Kitchen Nightmares, Gordon tries to get failing restaurants not only back on their feet, but he wants them to thrive. Along the way, he comes across unsanitary fridges, lazy staff, and some straight up crazy chefs and owners, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Before we get started, I wanna know, what's the worst thing you've ever eaten in a restaurant? Let me know your answers down in the comments. And don't forget to show some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. Alright, without further ado, let's get started on our list of the top 5 most shocking and dirtiest restaurants in Kitchen Nightmares. Coming in at our number 5 spot, Ninos Italian Restaurant. If you watch Kitchen Nightmares, then you know there's a lot of Italian restaurants on the show. Like, a lot. And this makes for an interesting episode. Aside from the traditional pasta, there are some pretty bizarre dishes. At Ninos, there's an owner that literally lies about everything. He says the food's fresh, it's not. He says the restaurant's clean, it's not. There's literally swabs of gum stuck under the table. And he says the food's good, and well, I guess that's up for debate. But according to Ramsey, it's not. And as you guys know, what really makes for an interesting episode is when the owner's crazy, which is usually the case in most episodes. But Nino is a special kind of crazy. Check it out.
To make yourself sound better.
I'm not a idiot.
Well, then stop sounding like one.
You sound like a idiot yourself.
I sound like an idiot.
In at number 4, the Seascape Restaurant. This one is really stomach turning. The dining room was disgusting, but not as disgusting as what we see on day 2. On day 2, Gordon shows up at the restaurant early to do a thorough investigation of the kitchen, and what he finds is shocking. Not only is the food old and moldy, the place is actually so unsanitary.
When was that cleaned? Oh my god. What is that? This is 10,000 times worse than I thought it would be.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Gordon then discovers the pesto he ate the previous day has a layer of mold on it. Yeah, I'd be pissed. That's really messed up. Gordon literally closes the restaurant down because he refuses to have food cooked in their kitchen due to how filthy it is. At number 3, the Secret Garden. This gem of an episode is from the very first season, and it opened our eyes to how truly disgusting a restaurant could actually be. In this episode, we follow Gordon into the back walk-in freezer of the kitchen where the food is stored. There he finds dirt, mold, expired food, and even maggots living inside decomposing potatoes. This place is so disgusting that as Gordon was going through the mess in the back, he literally had to stop so he could throw up.
First, the maggots. Oh god.
Yeah, that's never a good sign. Upon further inspection, he finds the ovens to be covered in filth and grease, and the floors to be absolutely disgusting. Yeah, even with a makeover, I don't think I'd be going there to eat. Coming in at our number 2 spot, Amy's Baking Company. This has to be one of the craziest episodes of Kitchen Nightmares I've ever seen. This episode really brought the show into the spotlight. It's like the Danielle Bergoli of the Dr. Phil show. People knew about the show, but this episode really got it out there, and people just had to tune in. This episode sparked so much controversy, and it was all over social media. This restaurant has the most insane owners, and when I say insane, I mean in this way.
You want to wait, you wait. You don't want to pay what you have, and you up from here. Do you understand?
Sammy?
Do you understand? If you touch a you come from here, I told you. You go. You.
And this way.
Our babies are cats. Meow, 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 meow.
Even Gordon couldn't handle them, and he ended up leaving before he could even help them with the restaurant. But of course, this wasn't the last we heard of them. The owners of the restaurant, Amy and her husband, had to put an even bigger target on their backs when they went on Facebook to complain about how they were portrayed on the show, as well as verbally attack their haters. Yeah, 2 grown business owners arguing with people online. That will get you far in life. And in at number 1, Casa Roma. This episode comes from season 2. This has to be one of, if not the nastiest episode this show has ever had. Gordon literally refers to this place as one of the worst restaurants he's ever seen in his entire career. The food's rotten, the dining area is filthy, and the chef is a hothead. So let's start off with the kitchen. Upon inspection, Gordon finds expired food, rotten vegetables, and sour meat. After smelling and touching all of the rotten meat, he not only threw up once, but twice. And he notices all of this after he's ate their food. Well, to be honest, he didn't really eat much of it due to the fact that he found it so gross. After the kitchen, he takes us into the bathroom where he gets out a blacklight, and the amount of bodily fluids he finds in there is so disgusting. He even finds bodily fluids on the ceiling. Take a look.
Oh my good god.
Green and yellow identifies bodily fluids. Any form of bleach or any form of cleaning will be identified through the colour blue, but the bodily fluids on here is extraordinary.
And there you have it, that's our list of the top 5 most shocking and dirtiest restaurants in kitchen nightmares. Let me know if you would like a part 2 down in the comments. Personally, I really enjoy watching the show. Also let me know if you're a fan of the show down in the comments what your favorite episode was. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to show us some love by giving this video a big thumbs up, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.